Hey there, fellows, Buddy Spike here. So, A-10 is back this time, and this time it is not difficult to install, I promise to you. In the beginning of the video, I'm just going to show you how to get this thing working, and it is just super easy. It is similar to how the F-16 works, if you know how that aircraft works. So, this is A-10, which is back. This is the mod that got, oops, sorry, battery low. So this is the mod that got really popular and then it just vanished for years. So somebody finally bought it back. That guy's a genius. I don't know who he is. I'm gonna find out. The cockpit of this A10 is just spectacular, and it even got better since the last time because now you got some extra options like you got ILS and dialing in frequencies, and this over here is like a small FMC you got over here. It looks like an FMC, but it is not. You'll get the point once I show you. So there are a lot of exciting stuff. Can't wait to show you guys. I'll see you in the video. So first I'm going to show you how to get the mod working. So when you have VTOL VR mod loader installed, you can go to workshop and then you're just going to see it right over here. Or if you don't see it over here, just go to most recent and then it is over here. And just click on this and subscribe to it, and then it's going to download. It's about I think 300 MB, and then you gotta launch using the VTOL VR mod loader, and then you can load up the mod from there. It is super easy. You don't need to go through any hassles that I explained in the last tutorial video of how to get this mod working. Alright, then when you reach this screen, you could go to mods and activate the mod if you haven't activated before starting the game. So just go over here, then you can select the aircraft A-10 Delta, and you can, so there are no custom scenarios I've installed for now. I'm just going to go to the campaign. In the campaign you just got these three ones for cold start tutorial. You might want to go through that. It's so that you know where the buttons are for starting the aircraft. And then you got free flight and then training range. I'm going to go for training range and see what targets I face. And voila, we have the beautiful A-10. So I have already um, loaded this aircraft, and okay, I forgot to load this part, the bottom. You can even have a fuel tank. Nice. All right, guys, I'm gonna keep both the views on for you guys so that you can so that you can watch my point of view as well as the external view. All right, so I'm just gonna power on and turn on the APU over here, and just set the SCAM to auto and random. Alright, set up nav. So we're gonna take off from the runway that is towards our left. I don't know which runway that is, and then see what targets we're faced with. Oops, my bad. And on the left side, I'm gonna have targeting pod, just testing it out. Alright, it works. Let's have engine left and engine right on, and you can keep an eye on the gauges and see if it is working. Canopy down, and this is like properly optimized just like how it was before. And there are some additions. You see this radio panel is now updated for the game, and over here we have the radio frequencies that you can set, ILS frequencies. You can set up what speed do you want to go for, and then when you're setting up heading and altitude, you can fine tune using these buttons over here, just like how you would in the FA-26. I'm gonna have flaps 1 for takeoff, and master arm will be on once we are airborne. All right, engines have started. I can shut down the APU. I think that's fine. All right, APU RPM is coming down, and this is the temp for APU. So these are the temperatures for left and right engine, RPMs for left and right engine, and this is fuel flow for left and right engine. Let's test it out. All right, yep, that makes sense. Okay, let's turn on the HUD, HMCS, and let's turn on the exterior lights. Nav, strobes, landing, and permission lights. Why not? All right. Brake lock. Where's the brake lock? Here's the brake lock. Brake lock off, and let's keep moving. Guys, I am so damn excited for this aircraft. It took ages to come back in a way that it is easy to download. So we're heading for runway 10. And once we're on the runway, I'm going to show you something so freaking cool that you've never even thought of. So this aircraft is supposed to work in multiplayer as well, and soon I'm going to want to have a mission with the F-16 and the A-10s, and that mission would be quite interesting, finally having real aircrafts in VTOL VR. Alright, I'm just gonna line up on the runway and then I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. So A-10 wouldn't be an A-10 without a huge Gatling gun in front. And now watch this. I have my brakes off and I'm gonna shoot this thing right here. And the plane is actually moving backwards. Imagine if you need to reverse, you don't have a reverse thruster, but you can use this. Or if you're going for a really short runway, you can just have a touchdown and then start shooting the crap out of this gun, and then that should also give you a little braking power. Amazing, isn't it? And then I really like this fuel gauge. I haven't seen in this in any other mod, that if you have for external only, it's going to show you that way. And then this is internal only, and then this is main. Wait, this is main. I think this is all the fuel, and this is internal, and this is external. Let's have dispensers on, RWR on, and jammer, and this is missile warning. Yeah. So once I turn this on, then this thing gets turned on. So I think this one has three dents. One is, I think, for silent. This is off, and this is completely on. All right, flaps 1, gears down, and I'm going to power this up and see at what speed do I have liftoff. I'm just going to change the weapon to something else. All right, going full throttle. Speed is live. Engine gauge is good. Let's see what we got here. Okay, 84 knots. This thing really takes its sweet time to accelerate. I'm not that used to using this center stick. I always use side stick, but let's see how it feels like. So rotate. I'm gonna keep it over here. Come on, 160 knots. I'm at flaps 1. Come on. Oh, this plane is heavy. Oh, right. Okay, just at the end of the runway, we had a liftoff. Gears up. This aircraft is heavy. I need to check the stats. What thrust to weight ratio we're getting at. I don't know where is it going to be. I don't know. Okay, flaps up. Let me check the objectives. Maybe I can find some targets. Mission status, bombing range is 18 miles. Let's check. Set the mode, 18 miles southeast. Okay, let's get the visor down. Oh, there it is. So I'm at 154 knots. Damn. I'm gonna level off the aircraft to speed up a bit, you know? Now, these CBU 97 are, I think, I'm not sure if these are GPS guided. I'm gonna just switch to Hydras and go for a little rocket run. And we got some air targets here as well. And this aircraft is not equipped for any air targets. I did not find any heat-seeking or radar-guided missiles. I'm not sure A-10 is actually capable of loading those missiles. Well, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. I think these are practice targets, all right? I'm just gonna risk it and see what happens. Now these targets are just over this mountain, over these mountains that we see over here. So once we're over the mountain, we're gonna find out whether or not these guys are gonna shoot us the hell down. So I'm gonna try out the autopilot here. We got altitude and heading. So if I need to change the altitude, I'm gonna change it to, I'm gonna have to press this button here and then go for maybe 8,000 feet. enter. All right, it's climbing. Let's see how it's climbing quite steep. Okay, I think it can handle it. And then heading also, you press the heading, give us a heading, and then press enter. That's how the autopilot works. Very similar to the one in the FA-26 and other aircrafts. So I'm not going to climb higher. I'm going to keep my momentum here. And let's find some targets. Let's go to targeting pod, head. Okay, targeting pod on. Switch to head. And this. So we're in the day mode. And now I should see some targets here. All right. So we got quite a bit of targets. Yep. And let's go for it. Let's see if somebody shoots us down. I'm gonna go from this side like this, so that when I'm having a run at them, I would do it in a line. Okay, there are air targets as well. Let's just hope they don't shoot us down. So I have my targeting pod on the first target. You know what? I'm tempted for the gun run. I'm just gonna go for the gun run. Let's see how many tanks or how many trucks I can shoot in this single run. Okay, throttle down to half. I have quite a bit of energy and I want to lose a bit of it. I'm gonna line it up like I'm lining up to a runway and see what happens. Okay. Whoa, that's the air target there. It's not trying to shoot me down. So far, so good. All right, so just gonna line up a bit. It's hard to see, hard to have a visual. I'm just taking help from the targeting pod to line up. 160 knots. All right. I think now I have lined up quite well. Let's have a gun run. Okay, it's a bit hard to see with the red markers. Let's just go for it. All right. Okay, I got a few. Let's just get a few more. Altitude. Okay, full throttle up, and let's chat. Okay, I got too close for comfort. I wouldn't do that if I'm on a mission or something. I was expecting them not to shoot back, so I got quite close. Okay, let's change the weapon and strafe range resetting. So it keeps resetting so that you can keep practicing, I guess. Not too shabby. ATM65s, let's go with GPU 39s. Let's test them out. Let's send GPS markers using the targeting pod and then release some bombs. Okay, SOI. Oops, SOI. Oh, I just remembered the targeting pod is on the right wing. So I should be orbiting clockwise? Yeah. So I gotta turn the other way and orbit from the other side. This way my targeting pod will have a better view. Okay, 130 knots. I really need to conserve energy. Okay. Let's send some GPS points. GPS send. Okay, I have 8 bombs. I want to release all of them in one go. So I'm going to have 8 GPS markers. 3 is already done. GPS send. GPS send. Let's have this, this, this. Alright, I think I have enough. Alright, let's go to the first one. And then it's going to drop sequentially, hopefully. Let's go to equipment, GPU 39. Target mode is auto. Alright, turning back at the enemy. Maintain altitude of 8,500. I gotta say, this aircraft flies really well and it feels like a heavy metal bird. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna soon have the marker. And I'm gonna release all the bombs. So I'm just gonna nose down about 5 degrees. And here they come. Let's close.
Shoot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And full throttle. Let's go back. Let's see where the bomb's going. Come on. Come on. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think the 8 was with the 7. So yeah, I think they all hit their targets. Let me just verify. Yeah, did quite a bit of damage there. And quite a bit of damage there. And they just restart. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, let's head back to the base and land this beautiful beast. So as you can see, the runway 10 is from the other side. So why not I just go for runway 28. So the IELTS frequency for that one is 116.8. So let's see. 1168, enter. Alright, now the arrow is pointing that way, so we're quite aligned. I mean, we're runway 28 is an hour away, so it's more efficient to just use that runway. We're disregarding winds for now. Alright, disengaging autopilot, and let's hand fly this thing. I'm going to reduce the throttle to maintain about 250 knots. Alright, localizer is almost captured. And I'm 6,000 feet. I'm going to descend at about 4,000 feet per minute, which is quite high. Well, this is not civil aviation after all. Alright, just intercepted the localizer and needle is center. So I'm going to try and maintain that. Alright, so landing checklist. Gears down, flaps 1, lights are on. Whoa, okay, the drag really is something. I'm at about 4,000 feet and glide slope is also live. Okay, we seem to be on the glide slope and intercepted the localizer. At this point, I'll just go visual. It's not like we're in IMC anyway. Alright, looking good. So far, looking good. So VREF about 180 knots seems logical. At about 180 knots, your final approach speed is looking good. Okay, just gonna reduce the throttle and reduce the rate of descent as well. Okay, I feel like I'm overshooting a bit. Okay, nice and easy, nice and easy. All right. Air brakes out and wheel brakes on as well. And brakes off. All right. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. So guys, let me know what you think of this video. Let me know how you like this aircraft now. And if you want to see more of this aircraft, keep an eye on my channel. As always, thanks for watching guys. I'll see you in the next one. Buddy Spike out.